do is I focus on the facts. Ideology and religion is really ultimately unimportant. Which are the facts. I was disappointed that much of your argument is based on the fact that Judaism is not a nation state. It's not a nation state. It's the fact is, and it's proven by historians of the time, non-Jewish historians of the time, it's proven archaeologically and it's proven scientifically, that there was a nation state in the land of Israel run by Jews with a Jewish government, with Jewish currency, and they collected Jewish taxes. And that began 2,100 years ago. That lasted continuously for 1,500 years. So there clearly was a nation state. Now, interestingly, even if you don't believe the archaeology, I know you believe this because even though you've been excommunicated and really are not considered a Jew,
I see.
you believe in the Torah. You believe in the. Can I finish? Okay. You believe in the Torah, so you know that everything I said is true about the nation state. Furthermore,
would you say the Torah? The Torah is the nation state. Torah is
the devout Muslims here in the audience also know this because the link between Jews and the land of Israel is clearly stated.
I just want to know how long you're going to hold the speech because I want to just.
I listened to you for now. I'm almost done. I would have been done if you didn't cut me off.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is the fact is there is a nation state. And to get back to what you said, I wish you would be open to the true facts. Okay. It's a proven archaeological and scientific fact that there was a state of Israel that lasted for 1,500 years, and it ended 600 years before the first Muslim ever walked on this planet. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Any comments?
Actually, if you wanted to ask the speaker any questions, you can ask for the Q&A session, but right now
he was willing to take my question.
It's not a problem. Thank you for, I appreciate it.
Is he unable to answer questions from the audience?
I'll show you. You asked a question. You insulted me also. You tried to insult me.
No,
it's okay. It's fine.
I say the fact that you were excommunicated. If you were insulted by that, I apologize.
No, just you stated a fact. A fact that we.
This is a university. This man came here saying that we should be open to ideas. And I'm having this discussion with him.
So what you said.
I disagree with him, but I'm totally respectful.
Fine. Now I just mentioned excommunicated is Ludricus because they made a state and we didn't get a chance. There's a lot to talk about. They made a chief rabbi, a rabbinate, a new language, a court system. That's all clearly in rebellion against God, and it's considered heresy because the Torah is our only law system. It says clearly in the laws of the Torah that were given by Moses that if you make a different law system, that's heresy against God. And they made the state of Israel. They made a new law system. They only have a rabbinate for window dressing, and in order to be able to cut down Arab trees or to kill, they use it. He has a checkbook there to sign off on everything. The excommunication is Gudricus because they're not the chief rabbis. They have no potence whatsoever. There's nothing. They're non-existent as far as we're concerned. We have a rabbi. We have a rabbinate. We have a chief rabbi that existed before they came. As I mentioned, Rabbi Zashinsky. We had a Rabbi Teitelbaum. We have Kiryas Joel in New York. We have rabbis who follow the Torah. If you have somebody who follows Buddhism or some other thing, which is Zionism, so the excommunication is spitting in the wind. Just wait a second, I didn't finish. And they made a language. What was wrong with our old Hebrew? They made Ivrit. Every part of the state is a farce. It's a hypocrisy and rebellion against God. What you're saying, they have a nation state? What people did, we're talking here, you missed the whole point because you were busy trying to think how you're going to take and attack me as most probably, or maybe not, but you missed the point. The point is that this is not Judaism.
I'm sorry.
They call themselves, they use the Star of David, they have the audacities to use the Star of David and claim to legitimacy through the Torah, when the Torah clearly says that you should not make a nation state. And the Maharal of Prague, and I have a book here, the rabbis speak out universally from the Chavetz Chaim. If anybody knows their Jewish teachings, wait, I didn't finish. They all universally spoke out and said Zionism is heresy. It's all there universally. Nobody refuted this fact. So you're going to come with this technicality and that technicality. The fact is that Zionism misrepresents our Torah. We are in exile. We accept God's exile. And we do not want to rebel against the people and take their land and occupy another people. And the Torah, King Solomon warned us that we will be hunted like animals if we try to live exile. And that's what happened right here.
I think, let the record show that you didn't answer my question, which was that there was a nation state for 1,500 years.
Wait a second, we were talking about another issue. So we'll let the record show.
I brought up, you said
record show.
that Judaism is a religion, it is
You
not a
didn't answer
nation
my
state.
point, I just told you. And then, you know what, and then I'm gonna answer that point also.
Now you cut me off.
Yeah.
I was respectful to
No,
you.
because I want to debate with you. Because I didn't come here to debate you. I know where we're standing. I know where you're coming from.
So you came here to
answered
expound your
question.
opinion,
Exactly.
and
When you'll be
you
invited,
don't
you'll
want-
expound
and
your
you-
opinion.
okay.
I answered your question on that part. I'll answer the other part also.
know-
But that's where it ends. I'm not debating you because I don't like
You
your
know,
approach.
you can't
I'm not-
defend yourself. That's why you've cut off this
Well, that go home
discussion.
happy.
And the audience just
Fine.
saw that. You know what?
Rest your case.
Now I've lost respect because you can't.
Now
defend
you're
your
a
opinion.
liar.
Good luck to
Bye
you.
bye.
Questions about what happens when the Messiah comes. What do you believe will happen when the Messiah
When the
comes?
Messiah comes?
No, I have three particular questions.
What? Yeah, I will, okay. I'll answer that question.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you. So 3 parts. When the Messiah comes, number one, you mentioned that
You know what, let me
believe-
just, wait, let me stop you for a second. They said they wanted a break, and the people coming back, I think you should give the people a chance, the opportunity to hear.
We can do it again. Okay. So so you said when the Messiah comes, there'll be a new temple. What happens to the Dome of the Rock? Number 2, when the Messiah comes, he regains the land of Israel for the Jews. What are its boundaries? Number 3, when the Messiah comes, of Gentiles who don't accept the laws of Noah, what happens to them? What do you believe?
I can answer now, should I answer it now, or should I wait for later, or whatever?
It's up to you,
Okay,
honestly.
fine.
I mean, you.
Okay, but I don't want to, again, I'm not
I'm
here, I'll answer your questions, and I'm going to take it at that, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not here because I have an issue not debating the Zionism. That's fine, because it's never ending, it's never, it's not allowed to.
Ask your question later? I don't want to wait till later. I'll wait till the Q&A. No,
It's a very good,
they want to
it's a
start.
logical question, it's a good question.
It's time to start.
We have a distinct difference in religion between Muslims and Jews. There's a distinct difference. They believe the end of time will be some way, one way. We have our belief the way it'll be. Obviously, it doesn't fit together, the narrative. And obviously, it's not complementary one to the other. But it was never a problem of coexistence because of, wait, let me finish. It was never a problem. We believe that God will make a metaphysical change, as Maimonides writes, 3 days before the coming of the Messiah. Elijah the prophet will come and blow the shofar, and there will be a spirit of spirituality. It said that the nations will come together, they will come to serve God. There will be peace and harmony. Everybody will want this. So we won't have to be standing there with a gun and say, hey, give me this piece of land, or we want to build a temple. It says we say in Tisha B'Av, the daily fast, that we mourns the destruction of the temple, that it will come a time God will rebuild Jerusalem in fire. This is a spiritual concept. It says King Solomon's temple was destroyed because it was made from human hands. God will build the third temple through his own hands. I don't think anybody here would have a problem with God building a temple. That's what I'm saying. But they agree with my narrative. That's their issue.
What happens to the Dome of the Rock?
I'm telling you, we believe that there will be a temple over there.
Instead of the Dome of the Rock.
Yeah, so what? They just wanted to know. But we're never a threat to them, because why not? Because why should I be a threat to them? Because we're not doing anything. This is our belief. And they were respectful enough to embrace the Jewish people and kind enough to take the Jews. I'm just saying, they were kind enough that when we were being tortured and burned at the stake for our beliefs, they opened their doors and said, with your beliefs, come in and hear and live and flourish, and our communities flourish. We never change our narrative. We're not saying, when we have interfaith, we don't say we're going to make some type of compromise in the difference of religion. We have our religion. They have theirs. They believe at the end of time will be one way. Our narrative is different. It's that we're never a threat to them, and they're not a threat to us. And we are thankful for the Muslims for being friendly to us and keeping us alive.
Okay, so the Dome of the Rock won't exist. Second question, what will be the boundaries of the land of Israel when the Messiah
I told you,
regains?
how will be at the end of time? We don't even know. My Bible says you should not delve into what will be. I'm answering. My Bible says it's not a proper to delve into what will be at the end of time. God will make miracles.
No, when the Messiah
I'm
comes, not then.
I'm asking. When the Messiah comes. When the Messiah comes, God will make these miracles. There will be peace and harmony. He will build the temple. How everything exactly will look, I don't know how it's going to look, and I'm not even really interested. Because why am I interested? Because Maimonides says we should not delve into these things. We have to just do our thing. We have to serve God and keep his commandments, and the end of the time will be the end of the time. You, I think, and maybe not you personally, but people like to agitate and say, hey, yeah, you're not going to like the Muslims, they're going to disappear, that's going to happen, this going to yeah, so you can't have peace with them, right? You don't want to have peace. Tickle, try to make them agitate them, we shouldn't be able to coexist. We want to coexist, and we are thankful to the Muslim people. And we have no problem with them, and they have no problem with us. End of story.
No, the third part.
No. I've told you. I know what you're at. Because you keep on repeating it. You want to try to bring
I'm just asking what
make a rift, drive a rift between us and the Muslims.
I'm just
We
asking.
don't want that rift. We are thankful. We live together in peace, and we will live together in peace. Here's the third place, the same thing. So boundaries will be here, the boundaries will be there. What's the difference? We don't know whether God will make boundaries. There will be boundaries. We don't know what's going to
The
be.
boundaries may be all of Palestine.
There may be all the whole world. There may be the moon.
But it could be all of
Maybe we're going
Jordan.
to go living on the moon. How do you like that? Did you ever think about moving to the moon? No. No, okay. It's a very nice thing. I'm just saying, what do you know? What do we know? That's right. Really. It says that the air to the skin. It says now, teach you, if you know a little about Judaism, it says that it will be like the skin of a deer. It will expand. How do you like that? It will expand. It will be a place for everybody. What do you say to that? A new concept you didn't think of. Scientifically it measures.
I would object to having the land of Israel covered, Jordan,
We have no problem.
everything, but apparently that's okay
We
with
live
you.
together in peace. We helped each other, and and God created us, and He wanted us to live in peace, and we did live in peace. And once we're destroying this fabric of coexistence, there's a movement, a selfish movement called Zionism, and an occupation and an existence of a land for the state.
That wasn't my question.
Sure, we do. Talmud is part of the fabric of Judaism.